Good Monday morning. Hey, I want to make sure that you do not forget that I have my third Thursday coaching, and it starts this month. So what's that? Like a week from Thursday. I'll be getting out a slightly revised schedule. I was going to try to do all three offices on the third Thursday, but got a little packed, so I'm going to be doing the North offices. You'll get an email out with the exact times, and then the Eugene office won't be the third Thursday, even though it rhymes. It'll be a different day, but I'll get that out to you. That way, I've got plenty of time to spend with everybody, because I really want to make sure we're getting good feedback on that, and I want to make sure we've got lots of times to sit around and visit and share the ideas with people. We've had a lot of folks go through the business planning classes, and one of the things people seem to be looking for is that third Thursday thing, so I'm looking forward to that as well. A tidbit, this has absolutely nothing to do with anything we usually talk about. I just heard it on the radio and actually pulled over and wrote it down. Every 8 seconds, there is a person born in the United States. Every 12 seconds, a person dies in the United States, so we're obviously gaining. This is the one that blew my mind. Every 37 seconds, someone migrates to the United States. I don't know if that was illegal or legal, but that just blew my mind that many people come into the United States. Totally blew my mind. Anyway, having nothing to do with anything, it was just a fun tip. Short sales and the Treasury. We talked at the business meeting about at the State of the Union about short sales, and the Treasury had come out with new rules on short sales. The one thing that's a little unclear, and I'm continuing to go into the Treasury website and get information, is the lenders can opt to go play on those rules because they get some incentives and some money if they agree to play under the new short sale rules, or opt not to, and they have till sometime in April to opt in or out of that. So while we hear about, the new short sale rules and they have to respond within 10 days, which of course none of us have seen happen, there's more to that story, and so we're getting the rest of the story, and we'll get that out to you as far as short sale, the new Treasury Department short sale rules on that. One of the things that came up quite a bit when we were doing our business planning classes is a lot of people are a little confused or want some advice on what database program do I use. I know a lot of you have used Top Producer, a lot of folks have used Remax Agent 2000, that type of thing. There's ACT, there's tons of different programs. If you have one that's working, keep using it. If you don't know what to use, what I would recommend and what I actually use now to keep track of all my contacts is simply Outlook. I didn't really know everything that Outlook would do until Heather sat down with me and talked to me about it. But Outlook will keep track of all your contacts, their birthdays, their anniversaries. They'll put them on calendars. It'll do all sorts of stuff. You can keep track of the, remarks and memos to yourselves about people and that type of thing. And obviously does your email and that type of thing too. So if you're kind of debating what to use for a database program to keep track of your sphere, I would recommend Outlook. And I know Heather's got a class, and I'm going to ask her to send out an email on it. I think it's a webinar coming up on just kind of the basics of Outlook. So again, rather than go buy a several $100 program, use Outlook, which is probably already on your computer, and if not, it's next to free to get anyway. A bunch of birthdays and anniversaries coming up this week. Mick Cates is celebrating his 11th anniversary with Remax on the 13th. Mick, glad you're here all that time. I appreciate that. Debbie Svingen has been with us 8 years already, coming up this Friday, the 15th. Over in our Depot Bay office, those folks have been with us now for 2 years. Brenda Johnson, Debbie Alexander, and Lance Johnson. So glad to have you folks. We don't get to see you very often, but they're over there, and they are busy, kicking some butt over there. And Karen Jones, our receptionist in Eugene, our lead receptionist, Karen, has a birthday coming up on the 16th, and Karen loves attention, so make sure to stop by and sing to her and that type of thing, since she probably won't be here on Saturday. Last reminder I've got for you is the party's coming up on the 29th, our post-holiday party. It's a Roaring 20s theme, as you saw when Pam Hopeful came out. Wendy and I went and got our costumes this weekend at Nobody's Baby downtown. That is going to be a fun party. I know a few of you have already been in to get costumes. You don't have to wear costumes to come to the party. You can get costumes, not get costumes. Just come to it. It is going to be very fun. I've been talking to Pam about the details, and of course with Pam involved, it's fun anyway, but she's got lots of food and fun plans. So that, again, is January 29th, which is a Friday, I think, at 6 p.m., you and your guests. So have a super week. I'll talk to you next week.